just lost. It hit right there. Stream.
Oh,
Now,
like
now we're back though.
Okay.
Already, it's a quick
Yeah.
turnaround.
Working on it.
Yeah.
But yeah, if we sell that out, I have a really cool original piece of art in a book that I could throw in.
Lee, I'm not repeating that.
Those aren't pillows. Between two pillows. Those aren't pillows.
Oh goodness. He's just trying to hold the line. I'm telling you, man, you can be a Bills fan. We're pretty good. People like us.
Yeah.
You could also be a Rams fan. They're closer.
That helps. It is nice being able, and you got a friend who's got tickets. Friend who has tits. In many ways.
Hey, would you place this on top of that blue envelope
Yep.
that is
I
handed
will
out?
do that right there. Look at that.
A couple of fun Rams games, that's true. Now, yes, but one of those Rams games was also a Bills game, which is what made it fun.
I don't remember that.
It would have been the first game of last season.
Is that where we raised the Super Bowl banner?
Yeah, and then promptly got blown out.
But Super Bowl
couple of
banner.
touchdowns.
Wouldn't you rather? Would you have a blowout game or a Super Bowl banner?
Well, see, that's a contentious question. Because my fear is if Buffalo ever wins the Super Bowl,
The apocalypse.
they'll burn the whole city down.
Yeah.
And everyone will have to move to Rochester, and then it'll be the
Yeah.
Rochester Bills, and nobody wants that. Carlos, Don, you know what I'm saying. Actually, both games I went to last year were fun. The Bills game and the CMC. That's right, the CMC. Oh, yeah, the CMC coming out party for
And then Ozzy.
the Niners.
Yeah, we saw that. He wasn't moving around very much.
Nobody sounded good.
Yeah, it sounded fine.
Yeah. Went to an Ozzy concert and a football game broke out.
It happens.
Lee, what are you drawing right now? Because I know you're steadily working towards Comic-Con. What are some of the projects you're working on?
Have you done spoilers while I was gone?
I announced I was going to do them, but since you showed up, I don't want to be disapproved upon.
Yeah.
Robots! Oh, man, I wish we had robot spoilers. Well, we do. They've already seen them.
Have you shown that?
Oh, yeah, you can show it. Hold it up.
You can dodge a wrench. You can dodge a ball. Ben Stiller as White Goodman. This is coming up in a future project we've got. That's so good. So good.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton.
Bold strategy, Cotton Boy. You know, Jason Bateman, his lines of delivery are so good. So good at all he does.
It's almost like he's not acting.
No.
He's just
Have you ever seen the movie he did called Bad Words?
bad
Where
words.
he's like a 40-year-old man who does a kid's spelling bee?
No.
Okay, remind me to show you the trailer for that. It's kind of like Bad Santa,
Yeah.
but for spelling bees. If you've ever seen Bad Words, it's Jason Bateman at his best.
Really?
Snarky, crude, so good. Natural. Has anyone out there seen the movie Bad Words about Jason Bateman and spelling bees? It is so good.
Nobody makes me bleed my own blood.
Yeah. Yeah, so Lee is working on a project where every time we have our meeting and he just starts with that on screen and we're like, oh, all right, we're done. It's so good. So beautiful. That piece he showed us today that he had finished,
Yes.
that we were all like, that's digital, right? He's like, no, that's original artwork. It looks like the poster they would do for the movie. It's incredible.
And that is, we have zero spoiling on that, on our channel at least.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's spoiled it before.
I think he's worked on it on his stream, so
It's a good...
Yeah. Here's another good spoiler. I like this one. You can show that one. That's a lot of fun.
I did that one already.
Oh, you already did
Oh,
that
yeah,
one?
that was 2 days ago.
Okay. All right.
I even did my impersonation.
What else we got here I can look at?
There's some toys
Oh,
that I
okay.
think they would be interested in
Yeah.
toys. You guys like toys?
You like gladiator movies?
You like hanging around gymnasiums?
Oh, you do it, man. You're the pro.
You ever see a grown man naked? All right, Hellbolt, calm your hormones. Steven, don't pay any attention. Trevor's like, yes. Dangle says, I had to cancel my plans to see one of my favorite Mariners of all time get inducted to the Hall of Fame. However, I'm going to see the Seahawks play the Steelers on New Year's Eve and then a Winter Classic on New Year's Day. Hey, that's a good trade.
So I learned from watching an Angels game that the opposing pitcher with the most wins or the most success at Anaheim Stadium is Felix Hernandez.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know that. I don't know much about the baseball, but I heard it's pretty tough to play. Yeah, so these may or may not be some. Did we decide if we were going to give these away or if we're going to put them in there?
I think those are going to be fun things that we random to people who buy the product.
Okay. Yeah. Dope. Carlos like, I like Airbender. Lee says, did you ask who likes boys? Interesting. Boys named Steven, but has issues with boys named Steve. Oh yeah, yep. Yeah, I don't understand. Listen, I dated a girl when I lived in England, whose mother would only call me David, and in her English accent, David, oh David, come here, David, please, David, come here. Show me your muscles, David. Take off your shirt,
That got creepy
David.
fast.
So, I'm like, you can. My friends call me Dave. She's like, David, your name is David. Nothing else but David. I actually don't like hearing my full name pronounced anymore because it was spoken so frequently by this girl's mother that it's an issue. It's a legitimate issue. I feel like there was something else we got in the. Didn't we get something else? I don't want to scare people with those. Although that would be fun. Let's no. I thought that something popped up.
Nope.
There. Okay.
That's me hitting
I
stuff.
got scared. Yeah, see, some of the stuff I don't want to.
Yeah, no, I know.
I don't want to give away because they're so good. I don't want people to be like, "Oh, I'll just wait until that comes out in 2 months."
You talking about this?
I didn't even mention that either. I didn't mention that either as giveaways.
Yeah.
I kept those
This is the big
giveaways.
one,
That is a big one, yeah. I kept those giveaways a secret for the time being.
People want to buy stuff. We want to give them
Yeah.
stuff.
Uncle Doug doing Uncle Doug
Uncle
things.
Doug is here. I'm throwing crap everywhere.
He's like a monkey, like a gorilla at the zoo. Yeah, we're getting more hiccup drop frames. So our
When I watch your stream from my office, I still have internet the whole time.
Yeah.
So I don't know what that means, but
interesting, very interesting. We're figuring out as we go along.
yeah, I'm here. If somebody wants to do something, I will be like a trained monkey. Go to town.
Is anyone going to Comic-Con? I am.
Yep.
You're going to Comic-Con,
I'll be
right?
there, yeah.
Doug's going to Comic-Con. I think Lee's going to Comic-Con. T-Bone, are you going to Comic-Con? Man, I can't stop looking at Darth Maul. If I had known he was going to do a Star Wars run next, I wouldn't have spent all my money on the first set. T-Bone says, yes, I will be there. Dangle, here's my opinion, and this is my opinion, so take it for what it's worth. I have been paying attention to this scene, both the art scene and the comic book scene, and the pop culture scene in general. And it is very rare that somebody goes from traditionally painting and doing like, Rembrandt style scenes, finds pop culture and makes such a massive crater of an impact where some of the old guard are tripping over themselves to trade art with this newcomer, and really celebrate this new entity in the world of art in comic books, to the point where the actual comic book companies are recognizing this person mere months after he has dipped his toe into the fandom and that pop culture scene. What he's doing on these books is not being done. People are gouache painting, yeah. People are doing the acrylics, which I think is the same. I don't know that aspect of it. Lee will correct me. But nobody's oil painting books and finding a way to make it sit and not ruin the books, which is why so many people are tripping over themselves trying to figure out what he's doing and trading art with him. Joe Rubenstein, Teixeira.
Yeah, Mark Teixeira was at his booth. Yeah.
Was at his booth chatting with him. His art, even now, at its price, which is more than when we found him, in my honest opinion, is still of value. Yep. This type of work, in a year, let's just throw a couple of possibilities out here. Let's say one of the major houses ask him to do a guest cover. Now he's a published cover artist. Let's imagine one of those properties, hey, we have a property we want you to do some art for. That's a completely different definition. The price is doubled in the next 6 months. I will tell you right now, this time next year, do not be surprised if it is $750 to $1,000 on the market for a full color painted cover.
Yep.
Doug is agreeing me. He's been here longer than I have. Rubenstein, who is doing gouache covers, is $750 if you know him. And Kai is at a level, in my opinion, that is, I can't say beyond because that's rude.
Yeah.
But more dynamic and different.
For sure, more dynamic.
More dynamic than what Joe's a Hall of Famer.
Yep.
Mr. Rubenstein can draw whatever he wants because he can. He's a legend. I can't take that away from him. But what Kai's doing, it's dynamic.
It's fine art in the comic book world.
It is. Look at this. I don't need to say anything. There is a... Thank you, Steven. Steven's like, you better hydrate.
Yeah.
There is a reason this is in my PC. There is a reason I blindly traded for that. I got it back finally.
It's gorgeous. That's another piece I would have traded for. I'm a big Christopher Reeve guy.
Yeah, me too. So we don't, and T-Bone is going to get angry when I say this. Doug, Trevor's about to text you
Okay.
bad talk about me.
All right, it'll happen.
We're
He does it every day anyway.
in my in my headspace, in my head canon, we're building boxes for collectors. These are there are items in here you could very easily flip for way more than you get for them. But it's not like we're specifically targeting flippers. This run by Kai literally could be flipped when you hold it for 6 months, 4 months.
Oh, I think so.
Absolutely, this is a flippable product. Am I gonna flip Christopher Reeve? No, probably not. Would I trade Christopher Reeve for another Kai? Yeah, that's the only way you're gonna get that Superman from me is if it's for another Kai. With that said, I am actually going to be getting painted by Kai. Not me, like he's not gonna paint me, but he's gonna paint a picture of me. And that is instantly going to be my greatest piece of art. Better than my Kilmer, better than anything else. Even if he gives me horns and a forked tongue.
Well, and I want to point out, too, I mean, one, that is an extraordinary act he's going to do to paint you. That should be your new everything. But you're thinking about these pieces that are flippable. The value is there. He's gone way up since we started with him. You also have a chance of getting that incredible Darth Maul piece. So the value there is
double
minimum, because that piece right there, the detail on that, the amount of time he puts on that, it's crazy. We're watching him do work now, and it's just watching him is inspirational.
I will try to zoom in. I don't think y'all understand how good the eyes of this are. Look at that. Look at the actual strokes.
I thought that was Ray Park right there staring at you.
And then look at it at distance. It's unbelievable. Hey, you may be interested in this one, Doug.
Yep.
Dangle says, I'm considering trading my 2 Kais for 1 unopened Star Wars box.
What does he have?
Which 2 do you have, Dangle? I should know this. I packed them. But again, you know, I don't have a memory. Y'all know that by now. He would also retain the 10% shot at the.
I get it.
So it's like trading one. He's typing. Trading one cover for the cover and the other cover for the shot.
Yeah.
At the at the mall. Dangle is also always about 30 seconds slower than all of us. And it's not him, I don't think. I think it's his location.
Probably. The Northwest, you know, those people are a little behind.
Except for Hellbolt, he's on point.
Yeah, for sure.
We like that Hellbolt guy.
Bolt.
Yeah, so I think we should get a scanner.
Yeah.
And then we should scan my face. And then I will sign my bald head. And that'll be the new giveaway.
I think people would like that. Let me think about it, though. Let me talk about it at our next production meeting.
You know, actually, now that I say it out loud, knowing some of the people that are in here, like Paul, I don't think I'd want my physical manifestation
I would
of my
retain
head.
all rights to your 3D printed self. To do with as I please.
Never mind. Terrible idea.
Yeah, and we'll make a little butt on the back of your head.
It's a butthead, yeah.
Butthead.
You could make my head the pommel of a sword.
Yes.
The breaker sword. He got the Deadpool and the Kingpin.
Oh, yeah. That's a pretty interesting trade. I mean, two of those.
Yeah. The Kingpin, aside from this one,
Yeah. You know, it's funny because early on I was like, I don't know, but when you saw it in person and I actually saw it next to a Kingpin cosplayer, I'm like, all right, that's pretty good.
yeah,
Pretty impressive.
it is. I mean, like, honestly, like, Doug, you could be the Kingpin.
Yeah.
All you need is a white suit.
Yeah, purple pants, white suit, and a cane.
That's it. And just buy everything you see.
Yeah, that's right. Well, I saw a guy cosplay the Kingpin from the end of the Spider-Verse movie, which was pretty fun. The big,
Yeah.
shoulders. It was pretty cool.
Steven's like, yeah, the Kingpin is great. It really, it seriously is. Like, the Kingpin is a great character, but it's not a character people will fan over. But then you see that painting of him, and you're like, oh, no, wait, no.
Yeah.
I would fan...
And he's coming back in the new Daredevil, I think. I think
Yes.
he'll be a part of the Daredevil and the Echo show.
It's confirmed, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And he did such a great job as live action Kingpin. It was really intimidating and silent. It was beautiful. Really well done.
Lee says, I would make DC the head of a stone gargoyle, but smiling. Yeah, I don't smile. Maybe add more stash for added character. Like a really whimsical one that like curls around my eyebrows. Something along those lines. Dangle's like, all right, the offer is actually the Kingpin for an unopened box. He realized he may have overstepped.
And he wants to retain the rights. That's a hard sell, man.
And he wants to retain the rights. He said that's a
know.
tough sell.
That's a tough sell. I was interested in the beginning.
You know what's still out there?
What?
I never showed. I never actually did this. I never actually did this.
Unbelievable.
So
Look at this.
we've hinted it. We've shown it on Discord and on the website. But to see this in person, oh no.
It's incredible.
I just gave away the number.
Uh-oh. Well,
They're gonna figure it out
still
anyway.
random.
It's super random, yeah. But there's less surprise now.
That piece is absurd.
Yeah. It is.
I can't believe it. You gotta get these sold. That's so good. If it doesn't sell, I'll just buy them all for me, and I'll have them in my collection, and I'll be happy.
And honestly, you could flip half and
Yeah.
buy the next round when it comes out.
Take them to Comic-Con and go to
Oh God,
Toontown.
these are gonna be sick at Comic-Con.
Yeah.
Did we announce who's coming to Comic-Con with us?
I don't think so. I don't, I know we're still in negotiations.
We should hold off then.
Yeah.
Carlos says, I'm willing to give away my house for that one.
Well,
House.
make it happen.
Well, I mean, it depends on what part of Tonawanda you live in, man. I might trade. Hey, listen, everybody, I can talk about this. This is great. You guys will love this. Check the crack house across the street from my house.
Yeah.
Has been raided and condemned officially.
Hey.
No occupants, and by order of the city needs to be demolished. So, according to my tenant, the street is dead quiet and boring now, and there's no issues whatsoever. And I cannot wait to see what my property value does when that house is finally kaput.
Yeah, really, right.
But awesome news for those who don't know. Steven says, when I left you, I was but the learner. Now I am the master. For those who have been following me, right before we left to move to California, there was a drive-by shooting behind my house. Now apparently The not only were those people arrested, but the crackhead house literally sold crack across the street from the house. We didn't know about it when we bought it. But literally, the crack house was finally shut down. DEA raided it, FBI raided it, and then it's been officially condemned by the city. So, what was the only real pockmark on the butt cheek of our street is now supposedly being laser removed, and that will be great.
We have 4 boxes of that Star Wars signature stuff left.
No, we should have one.
Oh,
Oh, does the tag still say
yeah,
four?
I'm gonna change that.
I can do that right now.
Yeah,
Give me a second.
some presidential.
We have a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I want to open some stuff, man.
I would like to open some
I
stuff.
want to be here opening stuff. Make it happen. I want to give stuff away. I have a lot of good stuff to give away.
You do. I concur. All right. This is.
I don't want to be lonely no more.
Oh, that's.
Looking at my Poe Dameron.
That Poe, like the details of the
Colors.
wings in the back, the X-wings,
Well, has anyone seen what he did to the edges? Did you show that off?
the
The silver foil.
I did not. So, if you can see it on camera, he actually silver foiled the edge of this book. So, you want to talk about crispy edges? Well, he just guaranteed them. Booyah. Yeah, it's pretty dope.
Pretty dope.
Pretty dope. Lee says, for those who have been following me, this restraining order is still in effect. Oh, Lee, that's all right. If you call enough, they'll eventually love you. Nice.
What do you got?
Well, I was just rubbing Thanos' head.
Oh yeah, for good luck.
Yeah, it's just
Thanos Buddha.
surprised how smooth it is. I did, by the way, fix Diane's chin.
Oh, good. Thank you.
There was a spot.
Diana Prince. Yeah.
Yeah. I took it. I
I
took it
took
off.
some of those away tonight. I had fun with those. I can make those again.
It's a renewable resource.
Yeah. That Vader I can give to someone who buys a bat or a Star Wars thing. I'm in.
Oh, Vader goes to whoever buys. Well, that Carlos will like that because he's already one up on the competition.
There you go.
Hey, Carlos.
I'm just looking at my bookshelf here.
Oh, that's going to be such a good project when we announce that.
I'm so excited.
I don't think people really get the cool things that we're going to be doing soon.
No. This one's fancy. These are pretty cool. Did you see these kind of copies?
Oh. Boy, oh gosh.
Yeah, no, like legit.
Mm.
Yeah. It's going to be really nice.
I got to say it. One of the most famous openings of a book ever.
Yep.
I know it by heart, but I want to actually read it. All right, my fiends. What book am I reading? The opening line. Why? There it is. Call me Ishmael. Who's got it? That's all you need. That is the full first sentence. Nope, it's not A Tale of Two Cities. Cozy says it's Moby Dick. It is.
That's going to be a good one. Look at this copy. Beautiful. No, show them the whole front of that. Gilded pages.
Woo!
That's a banger.
What else you got? Oh. Yes. Now there's a funny story about how this book came to be. This was a bet between was it 3 or 4 famous? It was Mary Shelley.
Yeah.
Wasn't it Lord Byron?
You know that story. I don't know.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh goodness, I got to look it up now. So here's how Frankenstein came about.
Yeah.
There were Mary Shelley Frankenstein.
I'm very excited for this one. One of my favorite stories of all time. Don Quixote.
I was right. Lord Byron.
Yeah.
In 1816, Mary Shelley, Lord Byron, and who was Percy?
The brother from Harry Potter?
Yes,
Yeah,
that's
Ron
who it is.
Weasley, Percy Weasley. Yeah.
Brother from the brother from the they were all hanging out. They were let's find it. Okay. Her future husband, Percy Bysshe Shelley, might be Bysshe Shelley. Mary, Percy, and Lord Byron had a competition to see who could come up with the best horror story. After thinking for days, she was inspired to write Frankenstein after imagining a scientist who created life and was horrified with what he made. So
That's how I was with my kids.
yes. What do they say? The best part of kids is making them.
Yep.
So she was 20 years old when this book came out. And it was basically this 20-year-old kid, Lord Byron, who was already established by that point, and Percy Shelley were like, I wonder who one of the three of us could write a better book. And out of that came this one right here, A Modern Prometheus, a.k.a. Frankenstein. Carlos says, I'd like to read Don Quixote. Yeah, ask Terry Gilliam about Don Quixote. If you want to instantly never be able to talk to that member of Monty Python again, ask him about. God, it's such a short book.
Yeah, well, here's another really cool one, a little different genre, but this is going to be a fun one too. All those different collected works of Stephen King. Carrie, The Shining. My favorite Stephen King book was Christine. I loved that one about the car. But look at these, with the gilded pages again.
It's like a platinum or a pewter.
So we've got, 20 or 30 different books like this.
What are we going to do with them? Are we opening a bookstore?
Yeah, we're going to open a bookstore. We're going to turn these into bespoke works of art.
Oh.
Yeah.
Look at the big words coming out of Doug. Bespoke. Speaking of, you do the bespoke boxes.
I do.
Do you like them?
Bespoke. But yeah, what's nice is you get to pick what you want.
Oh, okay.
Here's going to be a fun one. I think we'll have some people who want to work on this. A little bit of Frank Herbert, Dune.
Oh, I thought it was Australian. I thought it was Dunny.
Dunny? Hey, all right.
We'll head out to the Dunny.
And this one just came out, kind of hard to find.
Oh.
But look at that. That's going to have some incredible stuff going in that one.
Now, that's the book about the family dog, right?
Correct.
Okay.
The dog was... This is a bit like Air Bud as an archaeologist.
Oh, wow, that'd be fascinating.
Yeah, and so It's told from the point of view of the dog's owner,
Oh,
and then the adventures of Indiana Jones. I think the character, the narrator is Junior,
okay.
but they definitely have. It's all about the dog.
Wow.
They did name the dog Indiana. So this is one where again gonna have some cool stuff happening in it. But these are really nice, hardback, textured covers, gilded pages, really nice collector's books that we're going to be using for a future project. Very, very excited for that one. And I have 20 more books in this vein that we'll be working with. All genre, children's literature, not adult literature. We're not doing like Lady Shatterley's Lover or anything like that. That would be a different thing, but
Scarlet Letter.
Scarlet Letter is not in this yet.
Okay. Now, do you also have some Danish folklore?
I do have some Danish folklore. Let me see what's in my list over here. I have The Hunchback of Notre Dame.
That is a terrifying story for those who don't know.
Hans Christian Andersen, Complete Fairy Tales.
Now, where's he from?
He is from Odense, which is one of the middle island in Denmark. I've got the Grimm's Complete Fairy Tales, if you want some of that.
That is also dark.
This is a Lord of the Rings product. I've got King Arthur, Wizard of Oz, Peter Pan, Treasure Island, Around the World in 80 Days, and Greek myths in that stack. That's all I'm going to read to you right now.
Yeah, we got some stuff.
We got some stuff.
Carlos like, never mind, I want that one.
Yeah? Which one?
The indie, I believe.
Yeah, well. We don't sell this stuff, we can't make new stuff. So chip, chop, chip.
Actually, I had a Treasure Island I was going to bring, and I keep forgetting because it's in storage.
I taught Treasure Island as a teacher, so I've read that book 20 times probably.
One of my favorite iterations besides the Muppet one,
Yes.
would be the one that Eddie Izzard
Sure.
did. He was actually pretty compelling as that character.
But Muppet Treasure Island will always be the best. If only for the line Gonzo says when Kermit comes on the boat. He's like, "That's your captain? Maybe he gets hoppin' mad." One of the most memorable lines.
Gonzo is the best.
Yes.
Questionable relationship with chickens,
Yeah, well, who are we to judge?
but he is the best.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have anything else to spoil. You've done the spoilers.
I know, I should be disapproving myself.
No, that's not. I don't have anything left to spoil. I mean, I have stuff to spoil, but I can't spoil everything, or else it wouldn't be fun.
No.
Let me see if I can move this. You're getting disapproved, Doug. From everybody.
I'm disapproving myself.
Apparently. What's up, Paul? You missed spoilers. You did. Not only did you miss spoilers, you missed me not being the person spoiling. Doug spoiled his own stuff.
Yeah, I know. I couldn't resist.
I don't even know if Paul has been here while you've been here. I think he left before you got here.
I try to avoid Paul. I mean, I'm awkward. I get nervous. I can't talk in front of Paul. So I just stay off to the side.
So it's funny because Paul gets nervous around you. He gets so nervous he forgets to sign his art.
Yeah, we have this conversation in our weekly meetings all the time about artists who do not sign their art.
There are many.
Yeah.
Paul says, well, I've been painting butts, and that requires a lot of attention.
Is that a self-portrait of you? Is that the thing he's doing for you?
She-Hulk.
Oh, yeah.
She-Hulk. Well, good. I mean, are you painting butts or are you painting butts.
He did. I think I saw it on his Instagram. Did he do an adult star?
Yes,
An adult film star?
he did.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, yeah. He's Mauk.
Yeah.
Who's the other one? That is
Joel. No, not Joel Adams.
no, but Joel can.
Adam Hughes.
Adam Hughes is the other one I'm thinking of. Joel Adams is pretty good at drawing anatomy as well.
Yeah.
Kevin says, "Yeah, we message each other to see who will not be signing for each set."
Good. I'm glad to hear our artists working together.
Frank Cho, he can draw a butt.
Yeah.
Frank Cho can draw a butt. I have him. He did a cover. He signed a cover for me that had the Invisible Woman on it, but she was only partially invisible.
Did he do that cover that became like the big push for like being realistic woman on covers because the butt was like so obviously stuck out that people were like, yeah, that would never even be real. I thought that was Frank Cho, maybe.
I wouldn't even. This isn't my computer, so I can't even Google that.
Yeah, well,
Spider Woman.
maybe.
It was the I think it was the Spider Woman cover.
That was so obvious. People were like, come on now. Even we think that's absurd. Even like misogynist men who like naked women are like, that's too much.
Kevin says yes, it was Cho, and
See?
Paul believes it was the Spider Woman
Yeah.
cover. So
Sometimes I know what I'm talking about.
I mean, I can look up Cho Spider Woman.
Yeah, cover controversy.
Yeah.
And people are like, yeah, and that's just wrong.
Spider Gwen.
Okay.
Spider Gwen. It is a Spider Gwen cover.
Yeah. This was the big controversy, I think.
I don't have it on screen because it may offend.
Yeah.
That is the original.
Yeah. But it was the one I remember was from the front where it's just like, no, that's so not even realistic. It's so out there. Just because you can doesn't mean you should.
Yeah. So maybe this was the OG. Oh, okay. Yeah, so the OG one, KP, you're right.
Yeah.
The OG one is Spider Woman, and then he redid it for Spider Gwen.
Woo!
Deja vu. Yeah. All right.
Yeah. I mean.
Oh,
mean,
that's
a
a
sketch.
yeah, it's Milo. Oh. Sorry, we can't show you any of this because it could corrupt your sensibilities.
We'll just do one of those reaction video things where we look at stuff we can't show on screen. Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Like my report card from high school.
Yeah.
Hubba hubba. The best of those are the parody internet outrage pieces Frank Cho did.
I mean,
Campbell did a Mary Jane cover. That was
yeah, Campbell does women art fairly well. Black cats and so forth.
very expensive.
Yeah.
Very expensive to get his stuff.
Fancy. Yeah. I got on his mailing list once. I'm like, yeah, not going to do it.
Paul says, well, I'm wondering what reception my She-Hulk will get.
Put in the Discord. We'll check it out.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, we're all adults in the Discord.
Yeah.
I mean, except for me, but
Yeah.
I
Maturity level.
don't count anyway.
Those are so good.
Yes.
So good.
Yep.
That was one of the pieces I always wanted was his jersey from that movie.
And you never got it?
No.
Oh. Did you know they shot that in Buffalo? Parts of it?
I did not know that. The
Pilot Field?
that one.
No.
That
The
one?
other one. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yep.
I like the colors on that. Good uniform. That one I remember, but
I remember that one. Yeah.
But when you say the name of it,
Mhm.
yeah, of course.
Mhm.
But that one, so they filmed this in where my family is from, and so all the dryers come from the town where they filmed that movie, and so it's pretty special to us.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you're saying you've never been there?
I've never been, and I promised my sister and I promised our grandfather we would go back one day, and now they do a big thing there every year, so we'll make it happen.
Don't they have actual ball players?
They do. They have a full. I guess we could talk about what movie we're talking about. Field of Dreams.
Field of Dreams.
Dyersville, Iowa, based on the book by Bernard. I'm blanking on his name. Bernard somebody or other.
Now, I heard a rumor that they were going to rename the city Dryerville.
You know, we're hoping, but no, probably not.
No.
Field
Okay.
of Dreams. They'd probably rather name it James Lee. James Earl Jones.
He's from there too?
Yeah.
Hey,
No, but he was in the movie.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Bernard Malamud.
Oh, yeah. How'd you forget that name? It's
I
just
know.
off the tip of the tongue.
But he was pretty famous for writing a lot of books.
Well, I don't listen. I don't have anything else today. Do you have anything else?
I'm good, man, but I want to open something. Somebody make it happen.
Oh, Paul posted.
I want to see it.
We're all scrambling now. Yeah,
Whoa.
I don't
Hello.
think. I think she'll hurt her back if she does that.
Wow. Sir Mix-a-Lot below. That's pretty good.
Oh, Paul.
I did see that. Yeah, I was looking at it right now. But he reneged on, like he said,
did.
I'm only going to do the one cover, right?
Yeah.
We're talking about you, Derek.
Yeah, Dangle, we are mentioning you right now.
Those are good ones. Yeah, that Kingpin has really grown.
Paul's like, it was a terrible idea. This is a terrible idea. You should never skip leg day.
You keep using the word. I don't think it means what you think it means.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
call it. No,
I think me breaking the internet yesterday broke the will and spirits of the people.
yeah, it happens. You really did knock it down. And so I saw Trevor just posted that. You might want to confirm that with Derek, who did say.
Yeah, T-Bone, he already said that he's changing it to just the
Kingpin.
Kingpin. My brain stopped working. Excuse me. Well, it might be back on the table because he did just post that at 7:22.
Oh, wow.
So that was only 6 minutes ago.
Yeah. Well, if he confirms, I bet we can get a taker for that. Those are good ones.
Yeah, it looks like he, at 7:24 he confirmed that I'll kick myself in the butt, but I really want the Star Wars cover.
Which cover does he like? Like, which one is inspirational?
Yeah, man, which one do you like the most, Angle? Excuse me. Oh, he was joking when he said just the Kingpin.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
I talked it up so much. That makes sense.
Which one does he want? What Star Wars cover is he looking
Yeah.
for?
Which one do you love? Do you love Phasma? The Dooley? How about the Emperor? Qui-Gon? Giancarlo? Leia? Force choke Vader?
I like that one.
Or low-key my favorite, Ahsoka? I really like that Ahsoka.
Beautiful.
It
film.
is the way he morphed the live action Ahsoka and the comic one is perfect in her face.
Yep.
Man, that is a twofer.
Yeah. But he didn't write anything about retaining the rights. You should, for the raffle, you should confirm that.
And it's in there. And the spot in the Darth
I
Maul
got it. Okay, good.
randoming at the end.
Yeah.
Robot Chicken has ruined the Emperor for me. Big Papa Palpatine. Oh my God, he's crying. Probably smells like feet wrapped in bacon.
That's what I think. That works.
It is the best Palpatine. You're sadly accurate, Paul. Oh my God, he's crying now.
Somehow, Emperor Palpatine is returned.
Oh man.
You thinking about it, DC? Gonna get 2.
I know. Stormtrooper, Stormtrooper.
That one he likes?
Oh no, he said for some reason the dark side always draws my interest. So it's got to be either the Emperor, Giancarlo,
Yeah.
the Dooley, her, or so basically anybody not named Qui-Gon, Ahsoka, or Leia.
Yeah.
So he likes 5 of the last 8.
Yeah.
Show the Kai covers. You want me to take each one individually down and show you? I can do that.
Yep.
I am salary, so I might as well fill the time. I mean, truth be told, you should just stop right here. This is in my opinion, this is the showstopper. That isn't 2-paneled.
Yeah.
So good. The old force choke.
I love that one. I'm a Vader guy. I'd put that right with all my other Vader artwork.
Dangle. Yes, I actually gave you a shout out on Wednesday, but you weren't here. Now, I can tell you for certain, if you get this, Don may trade his marriage for it. Because if he trades for it, he will likely be divorced.
That piece is gorgeous.
This was also Kai's favorite to do out of this run.
It was.
He actually said this was his favorite. This has the best color.
So the detail within the weapon, the color, the chrome helmet is just absurd.
I don't want to show them your Qui-Gon
You can show them. That's okay.
because, spoilers, Doug really wants the Qui-Gon.
Or the Force Choke Vader. I'm good on both those.
Don's like, we've been married 27 years. We've had a good run. It's true.
You can show them the Qui-Gon. I'm good.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Big Papa Palpatine.
Somehow, Emperor Palpatine has returned. That's that horrible line in the TV movie. People are like, yeah, that's not going to to cut it. That's not a good explanation.
Oh,
Somehow.
Somehow, wait. It's your effing job to tell us how. You're the movie. Look at that.
That piece. The Force glow. I've paid more for worse Qui-Gon art.
I paid more for worse. Sounds like my love life
Yeah.
before I got married.
Yeah, I've had better.
That's because you have huge boobs.
It's because they like your boob. That's such a great scene. Liar, liar. Those are some of the single greatest pieces of art we've ever done. We've ever offered.
Dangle says, with 6 children, I'm sure my wife wouldn't be mad about some extra help. Yes. Hold on. Wait for it. Wait for it.
Oh, I got something.
Wait for it.
Oh, look at that.
So, it says make Doug do it.
Oh.
Well, the question is, Lee, are you taking the trade or are you just buying one? That's the real question. Are you taking the twofer or are you just going to take what you get? I'm buying one. I want the shot at the mall.
All right.
So this will be. You've been told that you have to do it.
Yep, I'm
so
in.
let me tell you how I did this.
Yep. Yep. All right.
So the envelopes
Yep. Are in order. So
are in
Lee
the
has
correct order.
number
7.
7. All right. Hey, everybody. How's it going?
So you're gonna take the top envelope only.
Yep. Right there.
You're
Yep.
gonna write Lee's name under the number 7. And then there it is. And then when you open it, you are going to the sticker will be facing you.
Okay.
The number will be on the back.
Okay. All right. So lucky number 7. I know that's a very important number to many people who are near and dear to us. Well, let's see. Oh, it's a sticker. It is a sticker with, let's be honest, that's a pretty badass logo.
I do
Pretty
like it.
simple. It's clean.
It's got my initials.
It's got
in
your
it.
initials in it. It's got my initials. I think we should do one where the D and the C are one color for you, like a blue and a red.
There you go.
I could do a Rams color one. That'd be pretty cool, right? So then, and then that's it.
That's it.
That's it. We're out.
You
Hey,
lost. You got the
congratulations,
sticker.
Lee. You got a sticker. And, because I am such a benevolent person, I actually have more of these stickers. And we can give him 3 or 4 more.
Only
So,
a couple.
a couple, because I only have a couple thousand rolls. So we're going to give you some extra stickers, all right? So, do I turn it over? Oh. Lee, you were number 7 on an envelope, but you are number 1 in our hearts. You are number 1 in our hearts. So now I have to go back and find one. I'm gonna make you do it. You're the monkey. Come on, make me a bicycle clown. Find me a comic book clown.
I don't know what it is. I never kept track.
All right.
I did that on purpose. So
Yeah.
I wouldn't have to. So that I wouldn't have to.
Numero uno. This is my trained monkey in the back there. He's looking. It has shown up. All right. So, Lee, you are getting one of the newer great villains in the comic book in the Mandalorian world. You're getting Giancarlo Esposito, not the baseball player. Giancarlo Esposito, half Danish, by the way,
Yes.
as Moff Gideon, and
in
here
full
full
Beskar armor.
Beskar armor. This piece is unbelievable.
It's
And if you look at like the color depth in there, I wish we could take these out of the Mylar. Look at the depth, particularly in the helmet, the burgundy, highlights within there. It is absurd. Now, what I'm not seeing here is a signal. Oh, he signs on the back. That's right.
yeah.
So you can see he signed on the back right there. Invisible
stripes.
ink. Yeah, invisible ink. So there you go, Lee. Congratulations.
Lee's like, I will not complain.
You will not complain because this book is badass.
Yeah.
So I'm impressed. So there you go, Lee. Enjoy yourself with that one.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
enjoy that one. Don't enjoy yourself.
Yes, please.
with that one.
No, and that's not something we want to see on Twitch. They want you to dance since you're the monkey. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry I said that. That was probably not appropriate. And you get a shot at the mall. What you can see is this gorgeous piece there. It is, if looks could kill, do not face this one toward Qui-Gon Jinn. Spoilers, I'm sorry. Do not aim this toward Qui-Gon. So beautiful. Thank you very much, Lee, for making me do that. I appreciate that. I'm here. I'm working. It's either here or drive home and deal with all the kids who went to my house after school today. I have like 10 extra children. So I'm spending the night. Let me know what I can do. We're here. Look at all those little disapproving Dougs. We need an approving Doug. Like, yep, you nailed it, buddy. Thank you very much. Half off on Qui-Gon. All right, that's pretty funny. I'm a big Qui-Gon Jinn fan. I know, I'm a big Liam Neeson fan. I thought he was a great Jedi. The voice, the attitude, the concepts.
Lee corrected him and said it's actually half off on Maul.
That is true. Qui-Gon just has a little discount.
He was it's a Qui-Gon kebab.
Qui-Gon kebab. All right, if we owned a restaurant that was Star Wars themed, we would have Qui-Gon kebabs and offer half off. He was skewered, yeah.
Oh, top of my dome.
You actually would be like a meatball with a toothpick in it, right?
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm here. Number 4 is next, and such a great product. Thank you all very much, Lee. I hope you enjoy that.
So have we evened it out? We got 3 goodies and 4 baddies. Well, it's technically even.
Yeah, because that's got one of each.
Yeah. So good, bad, one of each.
Balance and all
There-
things.
There's
balance
wow.
in the Force.
Lee, you brought balance to the Force. Look at you.
Oh, Qui-Gon.
Speaking of Star Wars themed restaurants, have you been to Scum and Villainy?
No. Where is that?
Hollywood?
No, I'm not. Worthwhile?
I don't know. I want to go.
Let's
It
do
seems like it's a good time.
Field trip.
All right, it's a field trip.
I saw on
That's
TikTok.
me, Lee, the
everybody's
balancer.
going to This Indiana Jones themed
Yeah.
restaurant at Hollywood Studios.
Oh, yeah.
And, yeah.
I think it's pretty far booked out already too.
Yeah.
They do every month is a new theme, and then you eat food during the movie that is what they're eating on the movie, but their
Oh.
version of it.
Chilled monkey brains.
I was gonna say, I'm wondering what the monkey brains are gonna be. Yeah,
Chilled monkey brains. My favorite.
delicacy. All right, so Lee decided to purchase a book, but did not take the trade, which means the trade still stands.
It's a good trade, but man, it's throwing in the spot for the mall. That's the hard part.
That is where I'm kind of like,
And I know if
I-
it wasn't for that, I would do it in a heartbeat, Derek.
I would have bought Adventure, but I have a chance of getting my own art in that one. The Snake Surprise. Why is this so bright? This shouldn't be so bright.
It's the reflection off our head. The white messes up the white balance.
It's gotta be. Hold on. Where is a little less gain, maybe? There we go. That's a little bit better. All right. Oh, now I'm too dark. Okay, I think it's good enough. There we go.
I have some good stuff for adventure. I have some good stuff for fantasy to give out. I just want to give shit away, man. Stuff away.
Wow, it's not me for once. I didn't do it. Or a hat. Yeah, I should wear a hat. I gave Jimmy my hat because he wanted it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say no to him.
Yeah. You should learn.
Yeah. If I sell more stuff this week, I may take that trade next week if it's still on the table. Yeah, hey, listen. If I had disposable income, at the moment I don't. I am saving for a Comic-Con that's coming up in a month that I have to go to. See, it's not like I can like go to Comic-Con and just not buy anything. It's freaking Comic-Con and I'll be there. So I can't just spend anything right now because I'm going to physically be at Comic-Con. You know how many comic books I have to get signed knowing the list of people that are going to be there? It's going to be obnoxious. Otherwise, believe me, it's a snap decision yes to do the trade for the Deadpool, which is unbelievable, and my personal, I'd say 1A, 1B to my Superman is that Kingpin. However, if I do that, that means I have absolutely nothing to. Mrs. the Breaker will cut off one of my appendages if I buy something now and don't save money to buy her stuff at Comic-Con. That's the only reason I'm not doing it. Otherwise, I'm all in on that trade. It's a no-brainer. It's a yes. Dangle, like I said, I would, man.
I would do it, but giving up that spot is tough.
Here's the thing.
I'd rather trade additional artwork to do that, you know?
I would do the trade only for the fact that I feel like Vinny D'Onofrio is somebody you could be like, hey, could you sign this? And he'd be like,
He would
oh
sign it,
yes,
yeah.
I want it. I want to. As a matter of fact, I want a picture of me with that
Yeah.
before I sign it. And he's here in LA, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's kind of why I would do that.
Ryan Reynolds might too. You never know. You can send that off
If-
and get signed.
It's just yeah. Go to Canada, just meet him on his own soil. T-Bone's like, yeah, same thing. It's
It's the spot. I would rather trade additional artwork.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we saw how easy 1 in 10 scores you the game-winning art there. All right, everyone. Well, it is nearly 8 p.m. Pacific, which means 11 a.m. Eastern. If y'all don't want anything more from us, Doug and I are gonna leave, and I'm telling you, we're not gonna be back until next week. So that's it. So I'm gonna say first last call on the night. I really think there was something else I was supposed to talk about. I already talked about Oprah on Wednesday.
Yep.
I talked about Trevor Noah on Wednesday.
Did you talk about, and I'm not going to mention anything, but the piece of art that someone sent us today for our future upcoming project for charity, the image we got?
Oh no, I haven't. Oh, I should. I can do that. I can. That's a approved.
I don't know.
That's
I don't know
approved
if we should
spoiler.
tease that yet, but I just want to tell you that might be the coolest thing I've seen in a long
Yeah.
time.
There's 2 insane ones.
Yeah. I cannot believe the amount of creativity we're getting. He showed us that.
Yeah.
And it was like, that's it. That's the piece. Like, you instantly just know that is going to be the piece people are going to be killing for. I don't know. Just look at it and drool. It's that good.
Yeah. I am still blown away by this one.
Yeah, no, that piece turned out really cool too. Really, and I like the creativity on that. That's going to be a fun one.
Yeah.
Derek, I think if it had been something less with the spot, you would have had that trade offer. I would do it if I'd rather just trade artwork for the. I'd rather keep the spot and trade other artwork kind of thing. Yeah. So Trevor just said we're talking about a Stuart Sager piece of art. Trevor, if you think it's okay, we'll show that piece because it is earth-shattering good for our upcoming charity project. Absurd.
It makes my Sager ball look
Yeah.
dumb.
Yeah, like crayons.
Yeah.
Trevor says, I say yes. All right. Show this baseball that Stuart Sager did for our upcoming Balls Out charity project. Ghost Rider. But wait. He went above and beyond. He tore the baseball up and used the inner part of the baseball to make the flames for the hair.
I mean, let's call it what it is, the innards.
The innards of the baseball. That will be one of the baseballs in our charity project. The other one you were talking about was Don Wen's, which was just incredible. I saw this from Stuart. That's it, Stuart. You've peaked. That's the best thing I've seen. So Don also broke apart the baseball, did some cuts, and used the cut leather to make the spikes on the Darth Maul head.
Hello, Mel.
Mel, hey, how's it going?
Hello, superstar actor Jimmy.
Jimmy, look at these.
Yeah, super dope.
Yeah. That's going to be a fun
Super
project.
dope.
Getting some really good variety, some good projects. I love it.
All right, final last call. Now that Mrs. the Breaker is here, I should leave. We can't talk about all those things we were talking about before. Paul's is almost half done with his too. We're not going to spoil his.
I love it.
Because I'm pretty sure one of the rules of making that movie was no merch.
That was a major rule.
Yeah.
And that's why they did it all in the movie.
Yeah. All right, everybody. I am going to say this on behalf of myself and Doug.
Good night.
I love each and every one of you. Please take care of yourselves and each other. Next week, hopefully, we will have the internet for all 3 days uninterrupted, and I'm not gonna touch the router again. I'm not gonna do. Even if I was asked to do it, which let's just say it's murky whether I was asked to do it or not, and the execution on the murky order may have not been the best it could have been. But we're not going to talk about that. We're not going to talk about that. Hopefully everything stays good for next week. So, with that said, I will have more spoilers next week. I will have a couple of other things to show you next week. And you never know, Dangle says, I might get permission. We will chat. If the offer's on the table next week, I think you may see a likely yes for that, because I would personally be willing to give up that 10%. So I digress. Anyway, I love you all. Have a good evening. Have a good weekend. Good night, and I will see you
Good night.
on Wednesday.